I'm Amy Freeze in Hollywood. You can see the models are holding their briefcases. Howie is in the vault. We're just moments away from the game. And coming up next, you'll go behind the scenes of Deal or No Deal. I followed you all the way to the West Coast here to see it in person for myself.
Right, I did your affiliate when I was in town, and now you're here in LA, which on some levels is a positive. And then it's a little scary because in some states that's called stalking.
No, Amy Freeze is not stalking Howie Mandel.
But we did send her behind the scenes of the red-hot host of Deal or No Deal from Atlantic City to Hollywood.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Howie Mandel!
Thank you. I never know how to answer that sound. I never know how to... Deal or no deal, all right, okay. I get it.
It was almost no deal when Howie Mandel was asked to host a game show.
I said, absolutely not. I thought it would be my way out of this business because I love doing stand-up, and I thought, you know, that might hurt, you know, people coming to the shows.
So before he walked away from the deal,
Went home, I told my wife, and she kind of talked me into it, and it's the best decision I think I've made in my career. Deal or no deal?
it's turned into a huge deal with more than 100 million viewers tuning in.
The man keeping the lights on at NBC.
I'm the man. It's huge. You know what they call me at NBC?
What?
Regis.
That was great. Stand by.
Deal's magic happens right here in Hollywood, where Howie gave us a personal tour.
This is where the contestant stands. This is the button that is your key to the money. You press that button when you say deal, and whatever money is on the board is yours.
No deal.
This is, well, I haven't offered you anything.
Howie says players often don't take the deal when maybe they should. His advice, don't be greedy.
If you offer me $5 grand, I go, okay, bye. That's, I'm very conservative. I would get out real fast.
21.
Howie says the appeal of this hit show for both contestants and viewers at home is that the show is simple but suspenseful.
How much of a risk do you want to take? Sometimes when people gamble, you know, 50-50 chance it doesn't work out good for you. But if you just look at the board and unemotionally can look at the odds and make the choice, you'll always walk out of here with a lot of money.
Howie says he himself isn't much of a gambler, but he admits he's hit the jackpot with this job, and everybody's finding out it's the real deal.
Nobody's enjoying this show more than me. It's fun. I love doing it, and I hope I get to do it for years to come.
Howie's first love is his stand-up comedy routine. We watched him in Atlantic City, and it was a lot of fun, although by no means is it G-rated. Tomorrow morning at 6:45, ever wonder what the knuckle knock is all about? Howie has an obsession, and he talks all about it. Some really interesting stuff. So I'll see you again bright and early, 6:45 tomorrow morning.
Wow, Amy's not getting any sleep tonight.
No.
Amy has more, as you just saw from the set of Deal or No Deal.
And we're letting you tell us what you'd rather see.
All right, would you rather see the models? Amy talks to them about everything from their wardrobe to the game. Or maybe you want in on the show's secrets. It's insider information for anybody wanting to play. Amy also has a story behind the elusive banker. Just go to NBC10.com and vote for your favorite topic. Click on Meet the Deal or No Deal Models. We'll air the story with the most votes Monday night at 11.
I'm Amy Freeze in Hollywood. Coming up, we're on the set of Deal or No Deal. And Howie's talking all about the knuckle knock and why he never shakes hands. His obsession next.
Deal or no deal?
Ever wonder why Howie Mandel does the knuckle knock? Well, it's because the host of the hit game show Deal or No Deal has a condition that he's actually been dealing with for years now.
This is the knuckle
Yep,
lock?
that's the knuckle knock.
I never knew it was called the knuckle lock, but we sent Amy Freeze out to investigate, and she's got this report.
Deal or no deal?
When you make a deal, most people shake hands. Don't expect that from Howie Mandel.
I just have one of my little issues is handshaking. But I don't think anybody should shake hands.
You won't see him shaking hands with contestants or anyone else. Howie has an obsessive-compulsive disorder called mysophobia, fear of germs.
I'm okay, I deal with it. I get through life. I got a wife and kids, and you know, I figured out how to deal. So I deal, or sometimes no deal. Now I got this.
Howie bumps knuckles. He did it when we first met backstage at a show in Atlantic City. And even though he's afraid of germs, he doesn't shy away from a live audience. Thousands come to see a stand-up, and during Deal, Each contestant is usually on stage for at least 2 hours, so Howie has learned to deal. When I toured his set in Hollywood, again, the fist.
All right, I appreciate the time.
My pleasure.
This is what I
This is
He does it with contestants and everyone who comes on the set, including the models, who say they've seen people try to shake his hand.
He really is a germaphobic. Donald Trump goes like this to reach out his hand, and Howie's like, oh no, like he was like, even the Donald, he snubbed the Donald.
When I check into a hotel, the first thing I do, I order like 26 towels. And I don't know why 26, because 26 cases has been lucky. Yeah. And I'll make a path. I make a path.
Oh, shut up. You don't do that.
I won't step on the carpet.
Howie's also known to be obsessive about hand washing and showering. Not to mention, his hairstyle screams of Mr. Clean.
This hairstyle, you call this a hairstyle? For my germ phobia, it kind of helps me. I'm like, you know, it kind of feels cleaner than if you have hair, and it's low maintenance. I came home, my wife and I have been together for like 30 years, so this was I didn't tell her I was going to do it, and I thought it'd be fun to walk in the house and see her, but she looked at me and she went, that is sexy, and for a moment I got very excited. I went, wow, that's pretty cool, and then I thought, like, what have I been all these years up till now? Nothing? No, I never got that, so I keep it off. She likes it, and then for my germ phobia, it kind of helps me. I'm like, you know, it kind of feels cleaner than if you have hair, and it's low maintenance.
Married 30 years and in show business just as long, Howie's managing his OCD just fine. He even posed for a picture. For now, it's America who's obsessed with hand wringing, hand holding, and high fives, all waiting to see who will be the first to win $1 million on his hit show, Deal or No Deal. Okay, now it's your pick. What else do you want to know about Deal or No Deal? We shot exclusive behind-the-scene footage. Everything from the models, their casting, to their wardrobe. Also show secrets, information you'll want to know if you plan to be a contestant on the show. And that elusive banker. Just log on to NBC10.com this morning. Tell us which story you want to hear about. We'll put it on the air Monday night at 11. I'm NBC10's Amy Freeze. Have an awesome Friday.
I wondered about that banker guy. And you can see Deal or No Deal tonight at 8 on NBC 10.
But I understand, Amy, that Howie almost didn't take this gig.
Yes, it's a great story. You know, he's been in show business for 30 years. He's a really well-known stand-up comedian, and when they first offered him the job, which is Deal or No Deal is already in 40 countries, so it was already a popular show in other places. They came to him and
so
said,
they had a pretty good idea
show
that it was going to work in this country as well.
Yeah, we've got a game show. Will you do it? No way. Not once, but twice.
Well, he doesn't really need the work, does he?
No, 200 stand-up dates a year. He still is an extremely busy comedian. He's been in movies, and, you know, he wasn't sure that this would be a really good deal for him. Check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Howie MANDEL!
Thank you. I never know how to answer that sound. I never know how to... Deal or no deal, all right, okay. I get it.
It was almost no deal when Howie Mandel was asked to host a game show.
I said, absolutely not. I thought it would be my way out of this business because I love doing stand-up, and I thought, you know, that might hurt. That might hurt, you know, people coming to the shows.
But producers of Deal wanted Howie. Everything from his St. Elsewhere role to his own daytime talk show to his stand-up routine. His experiences had made him the best host for the show. So before he walked away from the deal,
Went home, I told my wife, and she kind of talked me into it, and it's the best decision I think I've made in my career. So everything I've ever liked doing in my career all culminated in one venue. Deal or no deal.
It's turned into a huge deal with more than 100 million viewers tuning in.
The man keeping the lights on at NBC.
I'm the man. It's huge. You know what they call me at NBC?
What?
Regis.
That was great. Stand by.
Deal's magic happens right here in Hollywood, where Howie gave us a personal tour.
This is where the contestant stands. This is the button that is your key to the money. You press that button when you say deal, and whatever money is on the board is yours.
No deal.
This is, well, I haven't offered you anything.
Howie says players often don't take the deal when maybe they should. His advice, don't be greedy.
Deal or no deal?
No deal.
But he knows that's easier said than done, especially when standing face to face with $1 million on national TV with 26 beautiful models staring at you.
This is we call the pyramid of beauty. This is all the beauties hanging here. They all stand in the same order all the time, so I do know their names, but I didn't pick them. My wife did.
Got you a gift.
That's what it's all about.
Howie calls the models by name and says they are the reason his family comes to see the game.
They could bring their friends to this. The friends love this. My son is like the king of his friends because he'd come down and meet the models.
21.
Once the cases are opened, Howie presents the banker's offer. He doesn't advise contestants, but he does explain the game and says people can win money if they just know when to stop.
I'm very conservative. I would not, so I understand that you should stay in the game, but I would get out real fast. But that's the beauty of this game. You don't have to gamble.
Howie says he's not much of a gambler, but his chance to be a game show host, it's turned out to be a jackpot. It seems everyone is rallying around Howie to get a glimpse of Deal. And when you look, you'll see he's the real deal.
Nobody's enjoying this show more than me. It's fun. I love doing it, and I hope I get to do it for years to come.
Now, there's a lot more to find out if you're a big fan of Deal or No Deal, because we did go from Atlantic City, his stand-up show, to Hollywood. We were behind the scenes, so we've got exclusive stories about the models, the banker, and so much more. Bill, people can actually become contestants on Deal or No Deal directly themselves. They can go online and say, I want to be a contestant, and they're looking for people who have interesting stories.
And who makes a good contestant? Who is good at this game?
I interviewed Scott St. John, who's the executive producer of the show, and he says they just want somebody with a story. And of course, they don't want brain surgeons or people who already have a lot of money. They want someone who can really go on the show, be themselves, and they want someone that will appeal to the audience at home. They want viewers to be rooting for this person. And the models, they actually talk to the contestants during the show. They're almost as a co-host, and you'll find them rooting for the contestants as they go through the game.
Now, Howie's wife said you should do the show. Did she know about the models at the time?
Well, I don't know if she knew about these models. They're absolutely gorgeous. There are 26 of them. But when I asked Howie, who calls all the models by name, I asked him, who chose the models? They're all gorgeous from all over the world, from Middle America, foreign models. They're absolutely beautiful. He says, well, my wife. My wife chose the models.
Really?
So I don't know if she had
know.
a hand in it, but she certainly had a hand in him taking the job, and it's paid off.
Well, there's a lot more to the story, and you're going to have more on Monday.
That's right. There's one thing that you'll notice. If you watch the show Deal or No Deal, they knock knuckles a lot, and that's because Howie has an obsession of sorts. And you'll never,
another Howie Hughes?
You'll never see him shake hands.
Okay.
And we'll have the story. He talks a lot about it in Monday's
Monday's
piece.
Good information. Looked like you had fun out there.
You got to have a great weekend.
Thank you very much.
Hey, by the way, I forgot to say it. Deal or No Deal's on NBC tonight.
There you have it.
We'll see you at 8.
Coming up.
The banker is the guy that sits behind the glass. You see his silhouette. And in Deal or No Deal, he really is sort of the person that the contestants are playing against, if you will. Right. Because in most game shows, you play against yourself. You're playing, to answer some sort of trivia or something that you don't know. But in Deal or No Deal, the banker is the man who maybe will give you the money or keep you from getting it. Viewers only see his silhouette, and only Howie hears his voice on the other line.
It is a real phone. Hang on. Hello? When he gets here, he will sit up there in the bank. That is his bank. I can't really make him out, though I have seen him once. I ran up there and looked at him, but I don't meet him, and I've never had any other conversation with him, and I don't know him. On set, just moments before showtime, even the executive producer, Scott St. John, doesn't know the banker.
Who knows the banker?
Who knows? Nobody sees him up there, so does anybody know the banker?
I don't know who personally might know him.
But everyone knows he's the villain.
He is your enemy in the game. He thinks he gets a bad rap, but his one job is to get the contestant out for as little money as possible. So he thinks he's doing his job.
Contestants choose cases, then the offer comes in to Howie.
Banker be nice.
The banker really is on the other line, but he's not just being mean, he's trying to settle the deal.
Came here today with a number in mind.
This whole show is based on a mathematical equation which actually figures out the odds and the offers. So he gives me that and he taunts.
124,000.
He taunts and he tempts, hoping to get players to leave the game before making bank. Will we ever see the banker? Will he ever be revealed in Deal or No Deal?
He's up there. He's up there all the time. He's right
But I mean, see him face to face.
I don't know. I don't think he has any plans for any public appearances. He does have a blog on the NBC website.
And a banker's blog is as close as we're ever going to get.
How does he sound?
He's got a nice voice.
Very mysterious. The show has no plans to reveal the banker's face or his voice. And with some of the offers he's making, that might be a pretty good deal.
No deal.
No deal.